Okay, so 1.1 from ideas to implementation. Explain why the apparent inconsistent behavior of cathode rays caused debate as to whether they were charged particles or electromagnetic waves. Now, this syllabus dot point can go over several dot points, however, I've limited to just the key points here. So, early experiments with cathode rays proved apparently inconsistent evidence about the nature of the cathode rays, which seemed to behave both as waves and streams as particles, and you'll learn about that and Einstein's view on that duality later on in this topic. However, first we'll look at the dot point with Heinrich Hertz. He performed an experiment in 1883 that appeared to show that cathode rays were not deflected by electric fields. His experiment's results were incorrect. However, his results was used as evidence that cathode rays are and were electromagnetic waves, just like light, which is not deflected by electric fields. So furthermore, J.J. Thomson has contributed to this, and he performed an experiment that showed that cathode ray beams was visibly deflected by an electric field. That was interpreted as indicating that cathode rays were charged particles. In 1892, Hertz also showed that cathode rays penetrated thin metal foils. This was interpreted to mean that cathode rays were electromagnetic waves. These apparently conflicting results arose from inadequacies in experimental design and equipment, and then in the current state of knowing about the nature of atoms. The properties of cathode rays were clarified later by experiments, which is what we're going to discuss in our worksheet in class. However, you need to just understand that at this time they didn't know what the atomic structure looked like. They didn't know what charged particles were, electrons, protons, and so on. However, many theorized about this but haven't given enough evidence for it. And this was the start of this atomic structure and looking at elements, electrons, neutrons, and protons. Okay, so just for your notes, this is just the start of our worksheet to help you guide with this inconsistency behavior of cathode rays.